Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh. Giving double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who will well. And peace and salutations to every brother preaching the truth throughout the whole corner, throughout all four corners of the earth. And the title of the video is Examining the Book of Jeremiah chapter 50. And we're doing that purpose because these things are coming into effect where these nations are routing up these missiles. And that's what this chapter mainly talks about is the leads, which is today's Russians. They get these ICBM missiles ready, flexing their muscles, taunting. So we're going to go ahead and start with chapter 50, verse 1, and go ahead and go down. It's Jeremiah. I don't even know if anybody got any precepts to do it. Can't do it.
Yeah, I don't know about all right. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 1. It says, "The word of the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet."
The word of the Lord spake against Babylon. That's everything, the law, statutes, and commandments of the book that we follow here in GMS. We're speaking against Babylon every weekend we go out and prophesy. Prophesy the downfall of America every weekend on the highways of byways. The same word that Jeremiah was speaking against Babylon in the ancient world. The land of the Chaldees. The Chaldees were the excellent, the elites of Babylon. And today the Chaldees would be considered the Rockefellers, right?
Yeah, we can include that's in whole, when we talk about the Chaldees. Right. You can also talk about the elites.
The elites of the Rothschild, the elite banking family. Was the Chaldees and the reincarnation.
Declared he among the nation and published and set up a standard published and conceal not, say Babylon is taken and Baal is fought and is confounded.
That's a cut on Nate, man, because it said publish it, man. Okay, and to publish something, man, is to make it public. All right, the brother Captain Karab, I watched a video of him a while back, and he was saying on YouTube right here, like when we watching, subscribe, and then it says publish. Okay, that's so the public can see it, man. All right, that goes back to Proverbs, man. They say we go out to the cheap place of concord. Why do we go out to the cheap place of concord? Because that's where the public, that's a public place. Yeah, okay, that's where people are. That's where people are doing much commerce. There's a lot of shopping going on, and people really are. They're not even expecting to see someone out there teaching. So you catching them. It's like you catching them with their pants down, man. And you ruin their day by telling them that this place is going down, man. Publicly.
I have a precept.
Yeah, I got one too. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 13, verse 2. It says, "Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice of them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the noble." He says, "Lift ye up a banner," and the same thing as a publish. When the store first opens, the first sign that they have is grand opening. They usually have 9 times out of 10 they have a banner. 9 times out of 10 they have a banner above the store saying grand opening. So why? So people can attract, so it can attract customers. It's original. But instead of attracting customers, we're attracting what? The elect. Trying to select the select, It says, "Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain." The high mountain, the government, that's the land of the Chaldees.
Yeah. And you said Public, make it public.
Yeah, public, yeah.
It brought to mind, Jeremiah 16:16.
That's all.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 4 and 5. It says, declare ye in Judah and publish in Jerusalem,
Yo,
and say, blow ye the trumpet in the land, cry, gather together, and say, assemble yourself, and let us go into the fenced city. It says, set up the stand toward Zion. Says, retire, stay not, for I will bring evil from the north and great destruction.
Evil, right. Evil from the north. They're going back to Jeremiah 15. It's a perfect precept. Exactly.
yeah.
Says, the lion is come up from the thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. So he is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy cities shall be laid waste without habitation.
And he saw his making his land desolate, man, because what? It's already a famine, man. So the place is already, it's spiritually desolate already. It just hasn't physically happened.
Yep.
Right?
And on the microscopic level, there is a physical famine here because food doesn't have nutrition anymore.
Sure.
And your body is constantly starving itself on a microscopic level.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you're just eating materials that look like food,
Yeah.
and getting no nourishment.
Yeah.
You know? So if you gotta create food because food is such a scarcity, then it's a famine. You know, it just doesn't look like a famine because this devil does everything by deceit. He doesn't want to make it look like a famine. That's why, you know, McDonald's pumping out of silicone. They got human beings with food. You know.
A lot of stuff actually gets you sick. You know, he's also doing a mass extermination.
Yep.
Or mass suicides, man. He's killing people daily, man.
I got a name for that. Genocide.
Genocide, right. Did you get it? Look up on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The word publish means to hear, listen to, obey. To hear, perceived by ear. It says to hear with attention or interest, listen to understand, to hear.
Yeah, you put that in Ezekiel. It says whether they hear or whether they prepare. But see, we could care less, man. If you get this thing or not, man. Well, our whole sole purpose, man, is out here, man, to teach this truth, man, and let it fall where it may. All right, because the scripture says, he said, you plant the seed and I'll give the increase. When you plant seeds, man, you sprinkle them down. You don't take one seed and stick it in the ground. You just sprinkle it. You try to drop one or two seeds, man, and you're not the cause of that seed catching. All right, Yahweh Shai is. So that's what we're doing, man. We spewing out seeds, man. All right, and they fall where they may. And Yahweh Shai is the one, and it's just for the elect only. Okay, and to do that, we go out into public places. What else?
That was pretty much it.
You got some more, son?
No.
Tomorrow. Yeah, you got the Ezekiel, whether they hear or whether they compare. Because we don't really care, man. Like some of these camps out here teach, man, that you have to care for Jake, man. You out here, we love our people. Well, guess what? We love them so much, man, that they need to be put to death, man, to come back right, man. Right. Okay, that's true love, man. Hey, man, you know what? When you make something, if you got a drawing, man, you draw something on paper, man, and you can be almost done with it. If you fuck up one flaw, man, guess what you do, man? You ball that shit up, man, and throw it away, man, and start over. And that's what Yahweh Shai has to do, man. Because you niggas are not gonna fucking get right, man. All these different camps out here. Now, I had a friend of mine that called me a woman. I had been, she's a friend, I'm not dealing with her. But she used to ask me questions all the time, man, on social media, and we actually got acquainted. And she used to converse on the phone, and she'd ask me questions. And we didn't fall out, but we kind of fell out because she couldn't get that I had told her that a woman needs a man for salvation. Okay. And that was our last conversation, man. Really, she couldn't get it, and she was coming home from work. She lives in Boston. So she was coming home from work and ran across ISUPK. And she wanted to ask questions. And she said she had her shades on. She said, but she was crying. She said when she ran across them, she couldn't think about nothing but me. And I was like, damn, so what do you think? Like she said, because you guys make us feel like we can't, we're nothing. Well, it's not what we think. You see, people study put on it's us. It's not us. You've just been cut with these scriptures, man. And deep down in your spirit, know that it's true. It's just your rebellion is what keeps you from getting this, man. Women are not gonna get the truth, man. Women need men to get this thing, man. And I'm not gonna go off into women, but that's just like with Jake, man. When we tell Jake, man, the statute laws, man, Jake want to conform and try to bend his word to what he wanted to do, man. We tell you niggas don't get lines, man. But no, Jake go, oh man, so something that minute, man, will get your ass killed.
That's old, man.
Yeah, man. And that's really a simple thing, man.
Yeah.
Because you niggas so fucking stuck on America and fucking looking good. Pride, man. Pride. I see why y'all shot hates pride, man. I was in a barbershop today, man, and the dude said this dude came in there and they were saying how knowledgeable he was. They said, yeah, man, that nigga arrogant as hell. And I just said one scripture. I said, yeah, but the scripture says pride puffed up. And they all turned around and looked and said, they do say that. Because why? And the dude, he's a good basketball player. And I said a statement. I said, that's how I quoted. But I said, dude said, oh man, I'll be right with you now. I said, oh man, I said, ain't nothing, I ain't got nothing time. Well, I'm managing my time. And he said, damn, he said, now the dude coming in, he said, I had a friend, this dude arrogant as hell. He said he had more money than time. I was like, what? He said he was an accountant. I said, damn, if he had that much money, why is he working? You know what I'm saying? But he's supposed to be this arrogant dude and shit. But you know what I'm saying? Because the scripture says not out of the mouth of fools to speak, man. And he gonna say he got more money than time. Get the fuck out of here, man. But you working a job. All this so-called knowledge they were saying he had and shit. This nigga goes to a 9 to 5.
Yeah, that goes back to the point we were making already. It goes back to the chapter of Jeremiah 50:1. It says the word of the Lord. The brothers were speaking about like not getting aligned is a simple thing.
Yeah.
That's the word of the Lord.
That's right.
Not lining your head. The word of the Lord speaking against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldees. By Jeremiah the prophet. And that prophet is back here today.
Hey, then you read something, lift up a slide, bro. Then you read something saying lift up a standard.
Yeah, it says
okay, well lifting up a standard is what, man? Not getting a line. That's lifting up a standard of the statute of the commandments. You're holding a standard because we live by a certain standard. Oh man, if I go to the restaurant, if I go to someone's house and they offer me some food, say, oh yeah, man, we got some pork chops. I'll say, no, ma'am, I'm fine. Oh, well, why you can't eat? I don't eat pork. Oh, you don't eat pork? Oh, okay. Well, we got some good catfish. No, ma'am. I don't eat catfish. Well, why you don't eat all this? Well, it's in the law. Because why? We go by the standards of the scriptures, man. That's a standard. We go out in the highways and byways because why? Because y'all shot told us to, man. Okay, so you live by a certain standard, man. So you carry yourself accordingly. All right. Go ahead, read that.
This is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 5. It says, and whether they will hear or whether, I'm gonna start from up.
Yeah, right.
It says, for they are imputed children.
Go on.
It says, and verse 3, it says, and he said to me, son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation.
Right. So we already know that we're going out on the highways byways. And it said what?
It says to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation.
To a rebellious nation. So guess what? We know niggas is not gonna get it. We know we're gonna get scoffed. We know hard-headed ass niggas is out there. Because the scripture says that. Yeah. So do we get all bent up out of shape when niggas scoff and come in No, man, because the scripture said that's the scripture said, rebellious. So we know niggas gonna rebel. But guess what, man? Keep going.
It says, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me, they and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this day.
They and their fathers. Why? Because their forefathers, man, are the same ones that transgressed the first time. They back again, they gonna keep transgression. Okay, so they reincarnated, they the same niggas, man. Only ones gonna get it is the ones that was back in the old days, they was holding the statutes of commandments back then, and they're gonna keep holding them now.
Just like the Lord said, man, he's blinded them, man.
Yeah, come.
You know, them the same guys, man.
Right.
You know, they're not gonna be healed.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord got them blocked up and you see this, man. That's why you're rebellious.
Right.
It goes back to Revelation 22 and 11.
That's right, brother. That's right. Right, got some more?
Yeah, it says, for they are impudent children and stiff-hearted, I do send thee against them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus said the Lord God, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear,
Right.
for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them.
Right, and that's our whole standard, man. Guess what, man? Yahushua likes to say, I told you, nigga. I told you so. And niggas, that's niggas' main thing. When something happens, they be like, man, don't say shit. Don't say, because he don't want to know that he got told beforehand. And Yahushua said, you go when this hell happens, I'm gonna be able to tell you, nigga, my prophet is out there talking to y'all. I told you, nigga. I told you that this was gonna happen. My prophets went out there and warned you. You know why? Because Noah. Man, 100 years before them, when them big ass raindrops start popping them niggas in their fucking head, they believed in. But guess what, man? Ain't gonna be no rain this time, man. It's gonna be rain and fire and brimstone. So thus said the scripture.
Good Lord, it's far.
You know? And it said whether they hear, whether they prepare, man. So we know everybody ain't gonna get this, man. And that standard that we supposed to live by, man, it's a certain standard, man. Get up, go. It's a certain standard, man. All right, and that standard is for the elect only, man. All right, go ahead. You got that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the I'm gonna start at verse 2. It says, declare ye on the nations and publish, set up a standard, publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken, Baal is confounded, Merodach is broken into pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken into pieces.
And what is that image is broken into pieces, man? It's Cesare bullshit. The same image that we got into with that nigga over, man. Because hey man, that's the big that's the image niggas can't get out their head, man.
Basically idols.
Yep. Yeah.
Even or any other god.
Or any other,
or religion.
Hey, I was
it's gonna be confounded.
Yeah, I was coming home
because the ones with the truth, that's gonna be the ones that's gonna be in the upon the chariots, man. Nobody that's in the Islam or fucking the 7-Day Adventist, they ain't making it, man. And in that book of Judges, I think it's the sixth judge Gideon, when he took down those images of Baal and the grove, and then they tried to kill him for that. After the Lord told him to do it, he did it and burned them. And then they found out he did it. They tried to kill him for that. His father said, well, let Baal contend for Baal. Don't you do it, and nothing happened to Gideon. You know?
Yeah.
And Gideon was prosperous, so that proves it as far as I was saying.
That's right.
Amen.
Yeah, I was driving home and shit. This no relevant. But I was driving home and I heard the fucking BT Awards. Motherfuckers all clicked up, fucking playing gang fighting and shit. Migos and wanted to jump on fucking Chris Brown, and it's just a whole bunch of nigga shit, man. But these are the fucking idols, bro. These niggas look up to them motherfuckers, man. And all they shit is vain, bro. All of it, man. Them niggas don't make good music. I mean, just a bunch of nigga shit. This whole fucking kingdom, man, it don't produce nothing but fucking bullshit.
What? Verse 3 says, "For out of the north there cometh up a great nation against her, which shall take her land desolate, and none shall dwell there, none shall dwell therein. Who they shall depart both from them."
Yeah, and you say it should come out of the north. There's something about the Russians.
Right.
That's what they're talking about. Russia is going to be the one that shoots, well, mainly going to be the one that shoots the missiles on America, which is what I heard.
Yeah.
It says, "For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her." Like what I actually said, it'll come up against her, that America. It says, "Which shall make her land desolate," with ICBM missiles. And it says, "And none shall dwell therein, they shall remove, they shall depart, both men and beast." Verse 4. "In those days, and in that time, saith the Lord, children of Israel shall come together, mourning and weeping, and shall go, and shall seek the Lord their power." And why is that? We're gonna bring. It says, "The children of Israel shall come." This is the northern kingdom, man. He says, "And the children of Judah together," which means they're gonna the children of Judah and the northern kingdom. They're gonna be linked back up. They're gonna come back together.
Right.
It says, "Going and weeping, and they shall go and seek their power." Turn back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. It says, "And they shall ask the way to Zion, with their faces thither." Everybody knows that Zion is peaceful.
Yeah.
The face in the east, it says, "And their faces thither, saying, Come, thither, thitherward, saying, Come, and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten, perpetual forever and ever." It's never going to be forgotten. This is verse 6. It says, "My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains."
Oh, that's what the shepherds talking about from false prophets.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Right.
That the devil set up, man. Because Esau set up all of that shit, man. I was telling somebody, man, you look and go do the history on all the fucking God, and even fucking Islam, man. Esau set up all that shit. That's why he can, and like I said, that's why he's doing so much now, setting up these niggas in Israel, because they're false prophets, man. But they going off, man, on the doctrine. Because this is untampered with, man. Esau can't tamper with this because it's spiritual. That he can't upset nothing in here. Right. He can't control these prophecies, man. They come to pass whether they hear them or whether they prepared, man.
It was the beginning, like it also says, you can do nothing for the truth. You can do nothing against the truth. You can't disrupt this water, this living water.
That's right.
The Lord has created people that's trying to disrupt you. He creates your thoughts. He says, "My people have been lost sheep, and their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains, and they have gone from mountain to hill." That's these different doctrines, these philosophies that go from mountain to hill. They were going from God, different God.
And also, there's something about Israel living amongst other nations, man. They went from mountains, they went to different hills. Because amongst these other nations, they got what? They have different gods.
Yeah.
That Israel worship, man. Israel as a whole, they're not worshiping Yahweh Shai. All right. They're only worshiping the gods of what? The other nations, man. We can tell you in what the songs, the gods of the other nation are idols. All right. So our people as a whole, besides the ones within this truth, is totally into idol worship. Right? They're not into that's why what the book of Jeremiah says, our people are sluggish. They have not known me. Our people, they don't know the Heavenly Father, man. Because why? He was, Lord put us off into these different captivities, right? The other nations. We lost our nationality. All right. Now we over here in America, still in these last days. All right, where we're close to being redeemed, man. You know.
Right. Yeah. So, but with the idol, with the other gods, and when our nations went to all these different places to dwell, they showed signs, man, from what they learned from these fucking heathens, man. Now you had pyramids over in Egypt, but then you come to America, man, you got pyramids all popped up over here. Because they were worshiping the same thing they were doing over there, man. They came over here and did the same thing.
Yeah,
what's Mayans? Yeah, man.
They were totally into sun worship.
Yeah. What's that movie?
They learned them from the different captivities, the Egyptians, the Assyrians, and all that. They was into idol worship, man. But the same, mainly them Incas, and they got a lot of that sun worship and the different idols from the Assyrian captivity. Man. They carry a lot of that shit from the Assyrian captivity over here to the Western world, man, to the Americans, man.
And a lot of that shit came from the fucking Hamites too, man.
Yeah, and that's where really all them guys came from.
Yeah,
it's from Ham.
Yeah.
That's why America, when you read the scriptures, is the mistress of Babylon.
Yeah.
All right. And when you look at that word mistress, it goes back to the word master. Yeah. Because America has took the gods of all other nations and mastered them. All right. And they worship all these different gods over here. You know.
Yeah. The reason I attributed that is because remember, even Ham today they make a dish called blood soup. And the motherfuckers drink cow's blood. And I was thinking about the movie Apocalypto, when they was fucking cutting the hearts out of my fucking the hearts and shit, man. That shit goes back to Ham.
How does it go back to Ham?
Yeah, I got some of
other heathen nation. This
is Corinthians 1:8. He said, as concerning therefore the eating of those things that are offered unto in sacrifice unto idols, we know that an idol is nothing in the world, and that there is none other God but one.
Right, an idol is nothing. It's nothing. You can't. It's just there, man.
Yeah.
There's no life. There's no power in it. Idol is just idol, man. Right. And then, but you go. Give me Jeremiah 10 real quick. Yeah.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1, it says, hear ye the word of the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Which the way of the heathen is what? Man, the idols, man. They're customs, you know. We're Israelites, so you're supposed to grow a beard. Yeah. A woman supposed to wear a hair cover, wear dresses, wear the fringes. Wear the border of blue. You know? Yeah. Right. Keep the Passover. You ain't supposed to be celebrating no goddamn Christmas, no Thanksgiving, no 4th of July. That's not our customs. Was we celebrating that shit 500 years ago? No. But Jake is totally indoctrinated with this Western culture over here in America. Babylon. Yeah, that Babylon Jews, man. It's good to say they are drunk, but not with wine. Our people are totally drunk off the wave of America, man. They don't see no other way, with the so-called white man's way. Each and every way, the nigga think. These niggas think. Really, now people think like slaves, man. They're fucking slaves, man.
They are, bro.
They think like they don't have a royal class mentality, man. Niggas are slaves in the damn mind, man. Go ahead.
Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Just for the customs of the people are vain. Just for one cut up a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe.
Right, and this is talking about Christmas, but the point I want to hit at. Yeah. This is basically talking about the custom of Christmas. Because it goes back to Babylon, man. To the Babylonians.
Yeah. Read, it says, in verse 4, it says, they deck it with silver and gold, fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. It says,
See when it say that it moves not, that it what? That it won't fall. They take this idol that have no breath in it. The damn thing won't fall, man. So why would you worship that?
Yeah. It says fasten.
It had the fasten. Go ahead.
it says, verse 5, it says, that they are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. That they must needs be born because they cannot go.
That's the point. They must need to be born because they cannot go. So you gotta carry the damn thing, man. The thing has got power of itself, man. You gotta deck it, you gotta carry it. You know?
Yeah.
It's just a damn tree, it's just an idol.
Right. And they gather around that motherfucker and sing. And deck it all up and sing to the motherfucker.
Yeah. My mom has a daycare, and they poison the youth mind because when the kids see it, that's how they program.
Yeah.
When the kids see it and they walk up to school like, ooh, pretty.
Yeah.
And I look at the little kids like,
and then they put the gifts up on it and make them want. Oh, like the tree is producing gifts, man. When they're the ones fucking putting it, and
it's madness. It reminds you of the story Bill and the Dragon. It's like the fucking gifts is appearing there all by his goddamn self. Santa Claus.
That's what.
But you think Santa, this mythical fat motherfucker, man,
breaking your house.
Breaking your house. Breaking one motherfucker house.
That's why Daniel had. That's why Daniel had logic. He said, this dragon, gets Baal can eat. If Baal is living God, just put some food in there and let's see Baal eat.
Right.
And when they lock the chambers up and everything,
Let's see this tree produce gifts.
Yeah. And then Daniel, he threw some ashes on the ground because he knew somebody was trying to go.
First of all, the tree is perfect now. You just cut off the damn tree, no ruin or nothing.
Right. You just killed
the damn tree.
Right.
No purpose of it. Like he's got a damn idol and the damn thing, getting the damn green things all over the damn carpet.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You gotta carry it. You gotta pack it up. If you got a fake one, you gotta pack it back up. Take the damn thing off. That's what I say. It must need to be born. Go ahead, man. That's crazy. That's retarded.
It goes back to them being silent.
Yeah.
That is retarded. What is it? Me and Quan were just talking about that about Santa Claus. But it's retarded, man. Our people are retarded. Retarded as hell.
It's crazy y'all use that talking about Santa Claus because I was just watching Crumpers this morning. Literally when I woke up.
Yeah.
I was
just you know what? And that's even that's crazy because overseas it means a total different thing. It's not a good thing. Santa Claus was sucking you in to murder your ass, man.
Yeah,
he's a murderer.
It all
had
little children. Has a satanic origin. Right. Crumpet was like the elf.
Yeah. He was like evil something.
Some little fucking. Anyway, go ahead, man.
He says, because they cannot go, be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also is it in them to do good.
Yeah, because it's just there. It's just there, man. They can't move. They can't breathe. Kick the damn thing over. You can go kick it over. Your girl gotta go pick it up.
Yes. And she gonna be the one being mad at you and shit. I decorated it. It was pretty.
Break that goddamn tree.
So that's why there's so many fires on it.
You take wonder why we fucked up and can't get ahead, man. Because you think a damn tree can live, man.
You can't live before you cut it down.
Yeah, feelings.
Son of man, can this tree live? No.
The trees could talk, like the motherfucking movie, Lord of the Rings. These motherfuckers gonna cut us down and take us to their house and display us. We're not gonna live.
That's why in the book of what's that the book of Amos, it says, because these dumb stones live, arise you wood. I'm gonna get it.
I got a precept. This is Psalms 96 and 3. He said, declare his glory among the heathen, his wonders among all people. For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised.
Mm-hmm.
He is to be feared above all gods.
Ooh. Matter of fact, let me go ahead. You have to go.
Yes, a little bit more. He says, for all the gods of the nations are idols.
Man.
But the Lord made the heavens.
Yeah.
That was the point what the brothers were saying. This is dumbass idol.
Yeah, man.
Just sitting there, man. You love it, man. But the Most High.
That is satanic, man.
Yeah.
That's satanic and retarded.
Yeah.
And that's retarded.
Yeah. And it's so fucking retarded. That these motherfuckers have made it where they make everything out of a fucking idol, man. You got a show called American Idol with people. You got TV is a fucking idol now, man. Your phone, your fucking phone. I went to Walmart the other day, man, and motherfucker, everybody in that motherfucker, man, just walking, looking down at the fucking phone, man. You take a motherfucker's phone, bro, they are fucking, they losing.
And back on the subject, in the verse 2, it says, the world that is broken to pieces, idols are confounded. I was thinking, like, all of these things are idols, So when the young people like Jordan, Baton, Fendi, product, they look at that as
oh, man, I thought about the brother the other day. I was in the locker room at work, bro. I was grown motherfucker, bro. These niggas got to be 30 something. This motherfucker said, yeah, man, go to the line and look at it. I'm thinking they really talking about some shit. It's, yeah, man, they come out October. I stopped, I'm like, I know these things got a motherfucking Jordan. And he said, yeah, man, them motherfuckers will be tired. I said, oh, I was like, I'll take the shot. I thought about how y'all
take the rocket.
Motherfucking old ass niggas. Bro, them niggas got to be like 35, man. I'm like, what the fuck?
First of all, you want some J's, that's cool, man.
Bro, man. I'm like, just go buy the motherfucker, man. I mean, these niggas like, wait, I can't wait till they come out. Like they fucking kids.
$200 tickets and shit.
I was like, man, what the fuck?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They making it idols like and Chevy and Chevy. Some people like Chevy.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, remember the dude riding around with the Chevy, box Chevy, had the bull, they had the bear, and his whole car wrapped in bear paraphernalia.
Yeah.
I mean, bro.
Everything is stuff, bro. That's why I got this scripture. It's Judges 2, verse, I'm gonna start from 1 through 3. It says, and the angel of the Lord came up from Gilgal and from Bochim and said, I made you to go up out of Egypt and have brought you into the land of which I have sworn to your fathers, and said, I will never break thy covenant with you. It says, ye shall make no league with the inhabitants of this land, which is the Canaanites, they will dwell in them, which are the heathens, no league with the heathens, because ye shall throw down their altars, for ye have not obeyed my voice. Why have ye done this? He says, therefore I also said, I will not drive them out from before you, but they shall be a thorn in your sides, and their gods shall be a snare unto you, be a trap. It's exactly what Babylon, all of these different gods that Babylon and the Chinese came up with, they're being a snare to Jake. They're being a snare to Jake. They're gonna, and that's why I say in Jeremiah chapter 52, it says, deliver every man his soul, man. You're not cut off in his iniquity.
You know what I'm saying? Where they got this word, called idolize, and I looked it up. Now this is actually a word that that's in the English language. The word idolize means to admire, to see love greatly, or esteem. It says in the sentence, it says worship, define, overpraise. And look at how they use it in the sentence. It says he idolized his mother. This word idolize, you can idolize basically. In school, they idolize
school.
Idolize basically positive things. Now, or idolize means to worship. So that actually puts you to worship these things, worship school, worship the president, the good things in this place, worship knowledge, It's kind of like, which you should, but on the right hand side, they're doing it on the left hand side.
Pride as well. That's a big thing.
Well, really, and the way they teach you to worship knowledge is that it's like you got it up on your own merit. You know what I'm saying? Because Scripture says, man, Lord said, man, seek ye first the kingdom and all she got. So you, this knowledge is what is the true knowledge. Because he says in Corinthians, man, I make foolishness of this world knowledge, man.
Exactly. You know, think about it. You know, it's not a question that it's no more questions that you can like, man, I have a question about this. Because by you being, by you abounding in the truth, it makes you study all types of aspects of life in itself. You know, it has to be something about, it could be some type of things, what pants are made of, what this is made of, what that's made of. You're going to basically get an inquirer that wants to know everything. Of course, we're not going to know everything, but, that's why we have brothers to build, each other up. You don't want to learn about this, you want to learn about that, another thing here, Some brothers don't even go to the doctor, because they got so many herbs and so many natural healing remedies that, they don't even look at the doctor,
Well, it says I give you the unction to all things.
Yeah.
That's right.
I have you guys to be ignorant of anything small and great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let me finish this up. He said, this is verse 4. He said, offer as a sacrifice unto idol. We know that idol is nothing in the world, and that there is none other God but one. For though there be that are called gods, whether in heaven or in earth, as there be gods many and lords many, but unto us there is the one God, the Father, of whom are all things, and in whom, and we in him, and one Lord. That's one Lord, man. So all these idols, all these idols that Esau sets up, and from him getting it from these different heathen nations, all of them are nothing, man. I don't care how he switch it up, and he always bringing something back like it's new, and it's the same shit, man. It be the same old shit, man. I seen an article about how this guy was talking about how he keeps men dumb with sports, and it's just the Roman. It's just the Roman doctrine. He said, man, but we keep them dumb, man. We put a lot of emphasis on these sports and the player. And he said, you have to get a guy knowledgeable and all of this shit, man. And they would go sit around and have a beer, man, and be like, man, look at him, like, man, he knows a lot. But we don't know shit, man. These are fucking they did it back then with gladiators.
So bread and circus.
Yeah, man. Yeah, breed the circus. Yeah, man. Lead them to the circus. And they threw them bread and shit, man. Why? Because if you so focused on that, man, you're not gonna think about what's really going on, man.
You know what? I had my stepfather like that. And, I brought my friend over one day, and they was sitting downstairs talking about basketball. He's like, man, I don't see why you ain't good at basketball. You know a lot. I'm sitting there like, you should be a good at it. I was like, yeah, you're like I'm going out with.
Yeah, matter of fact, that's crazy too. Because if you don't know certain things about sports, man, dude, they look at you acting like you stupid. Bro, it's basically how we look at people when they don't know about this. We look at them like, nigga.
They looked at me like that. They was like, man, you look like a rock. I was like, well, I got the knowledge.
Right.
I know this and that. Y'all don't know shit.
Right.
Yeah, that's what
I was looking up something.
Well, Jeremmiah,
I got some.
I was gonna say, that's what the Lord said, come up out of my people.
Yeah, the kind, brother.
Yeah, I gotta do that. Something. I got something. He said, well, I looked up bread and circuses on Wikipedia. Bread and circuses, or bread and games.
Yeah, bread and games.
Man, it says you can bread and circuses or what? Or bread and games.
Mm-hmm.
It is a superficial means of appeasement, basically, of enjoyment.
Yep.
In case of politics, the phrase is used to describe the generation of public approval, not through explanatory or excitement public service or public policy, but through diversion and distraction. And that's what it's for. It's to what? To divert you and what? And what? And
Bro,
distraction.
Distraction.
yeah.
It says of the mere satisfaction of immediate shallow requirements of the publicist that's offered a palliative. It is an originator and juvenile used the phrase to decry the selfishness of common people and hold on. It is used the phrase to decry the selfishness of common people and their neglect of wider concerns.
Read up some more. You said make fun of. You said
It says use phrase to decry the selfishness of common people and their neglect of wider concern. Like what? You got World War III on the brink.
right.
You got the economy.
No, I'm talking about up before that.
No, it's just
Up at the beginning almost.
of course, it says superficial means of repeating in case of politics and phrase is used to describe the generation of public approval.
Right. Public approval. Right.
I like the way you said it's straight from
wider concern.
wider concern.
Yeah. Take this out.
That's the point. It says
Yeah.
the phrase also implies the erosion of ignorance,
Yeah.
of civic duty amongst the concerns of the commoners.
Yeah.
Let me look at something else.
Hey, I looked up the word sport, and it was in Judges. It's in the book of Judges when it said, "Come, call Samson, and let us make sport of him." All right. It says to make sport, to jest, to play, include instruments, songs, singing, dancing, to laugh, mocking. All right. It says strong definition, a primitive root to laugh in pleasure or distraction. Bro, by implication to play or have a derision, laugh, make merry, mock, play, rejoice. Because why? Because that's what all comes along with those sports, man. They serve beer, hella food, and you laughing about all the time while you doing that, they passing hella bills. Yeah.
No such shit.
Oh yeah, man. Folly, man.
So when you watch it's like you watch a sport, a sports event where you have one drunk guy yelling, and two drunk fights, and they fight in the stand, and then the police, the security has to come take them out.
Mm-hmm.
I got some about the idols. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 19, talking about the idols again. It says, "Woe unto him that say unto the wood, awake, and to the dumb stone, arise. It shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all in the midst of it."
Yeah.
This is when it says wood, dumb stone, it's talking about the idols that people create, wood crosses, the stone, stone tablets of whatever God.
Yeah,
What's the statues, statues and shit,
Well, Jake, what a Jesus piece.
Yeah, see, shit like that, It says, breath in, I have a life.
What's the Madonna, Mother Mary?
Yeah.
Almost, all they have a shrine and shit. Yes.
This is Revelations 18:4. He says, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of my people, that ye may not, that ye be not partakers of her sin, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached into the heavens, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities."
Yeah, that's
It is plain.
Come back to the scriptures, but be more careful with iniquity. Jeremiah said, Jeremiah said, verse there.
Brought the doc. And then the Bible.
That's not only Jeremiah.
Hashimia didn't finish what he was reading in Corinthians.
Yeah, I did.
You finished?
Yeah, I finished. 6 times.
Yeah, another one on Idols too. If you got one, bro, go ahead.
What is that one
Wisdom.
Wisdom of Solomon about the God? Man, you know what I'm talking about?
It says, my people, as they lost sheep, and their shepherds have caused them to go astray. Straight from the scriptures, it says, as if they have turned them away on the mountains, they have gone from mountain to hill, they have forgotten their resting place. Those secret places. It says, all that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we think not, because they have sinned against the Lord. The habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers. So it says, all that found them have devoured them.
Yeah, that's talking about your Esau and the nations now. They have devoured. Go ahead.
It says, the adversary said, we think not.
Right, they think they're not offending, the Lord, not offending us because they say since we and all, they're right there, they have the right to do what they choose to do, right? Since we're in a lower state, because we'll have, like how about Shah on our side, they can do whatever they want with us, right? But what's that in Zechariah says living further fiction, man? There is supposed to be us out of captivity, man. You're supposed to get back to with the Lord, That the Lord has to come and take us physically away from this guy, man. All right? But not only is he going to come and take us away, he's also coming and put him in that 1,000 years of captivity, all right? And give him double what we suffer. All right?
Precept said all that found them have devoured them. Talking about being the adversaries of Israel.
And how you know who devoured us? Read Psalms the 8th chapter. We talked to verse downstairs.
Yeah. All the adversaries. It says First Peter 5:8. He says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion seeketh about, as a roaring lion walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Right, that's beautiful too. That's true to say, your adversary. Because he's our adversary, man. He's not the Yahweh Shah's adversary. Because Yahweh Shah created him. How the churches try to be like, Lord, Satan, God, and Satan fight. How the fuck are you gonna fight against something that made you? That's crazy, man. Yahweh Shah created Satan, man. Spiritual Satan. He works for Yahweh Shah, man. How the hell they gonna war? They were warring in heaven and God cast them down. Get the fuck out of here, man.
And then, it's crazy enough. I actually, the dude that used to work for Comcast Sky, we went at it, I should have said shit. Like, Revelation. I'm like, well, how's that? And, in Job, it said Satan, was in the presence of the Lord.
Right.
I'm like, he was in the presence of the Lord, so how was he cast it down? It's like, that was an Old Testament. He's like, well, say this by him. I'm like, you don't know what it means. Right. Tell me what it means. I'm like, I can't do that.
Right.
But, man, it's just, let me get back to chapter verse 7. It says, all that found them have devoured them, and their adversary said, we offend not, because they have sinned against their Lord, the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their father. Meaning we have no power because we sinned against them.
That's right. So we have to be re-reconciled back to Yahweh Shah, man, to actually get that power, man. Yeah. And that power is, man, throughout these scriptures, man. That's why these niggas that's out here scoffing, man, they have no power, man. We the only, man, through GMS, man, through Yahweh Shah, man, through GMS, man, we getting our power back, man. And he came in here and learned the truth from the elders, man, our elder apostles. And then you're gonna try to manipulate and use it. You don't have no power, man. You're fucking confounded. You don't know what the name of Yahweh Shai has become a curse unto you, man. And it's already that you just don't know it. But man, your knowledge is coming to naught, man. All you other man, Nate, all you niggas out there, man, they learned up under the elders, man.
That's how the Lord said that, you take away, you took everything away from them. Because it was never given to him anyway.
That's right. Hey man, and A lot of people like to say, man, the Lord give it, and the Lord take it away. He's gonna take it. He's gonna take that spirit from you, man. God, man.
That's the scripture.
Yeah, man. He's gonna take his spirit back from you, man.
Verse 8, it says, remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldees and use the he-goats before the flocks. It says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. Go back to the north country, it worships today. It says, and it says an assembly of great nations. That's every ally that they got with them. And it says, they shall set themselves in array against her, at her again as America. And it says, from thence she shall be a teacher socket. It says, from thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain.
Yeah, exactly.
There's I've heard the brother say many times that those arrows, which the missiles, the ICBM missiles, those missiles have GPS systems in it. And it says it should be a mighty expert man. He's a marksman.
Yeah.
It says none shall return in vain. That's right. Those missiles are going to hit that location that it says
leap over hole.
Get over do a second.
Yeah. It's a leap over. It's a leap over. Leap over fire walls, like mighty. Yeah. Hey, the brother guy said they was just talking about Santa Claus this morning. He said making a list, taking it twice. Taking it twice. Naughty or nice, they gave him power over the Most High. Little do they know. Demonic, man.
Okay. Joel chapter 2, start at the top. Just blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm. In my holy mountain, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord coming at hand. A day of darkness, of a gloominess, a day of clouds, and a thick darkness as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, that there had not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoured before them, and behind them flame burning.
That's beautiful because it said, this is what people might high and mighty, not none ever like. Daniel, the 4th chapter says what? This day shall be like it never has been seen upon the face of the earth, you know. So these times is coming, you know, it'll be like not like never been seen before. You know? You see some stuff that you can't even look up because you can't really see it. You know? Exactly, man. Just like the prophets back in old, they describe what the missiles as arrows. You know, I guess how they describe certain things like whirlwinds, of course, chariots, clouds, because they didn't know how to really describe it in modern times.
They haven't come out.
Right. So just like now, we can only give you a vivid description of how mashallah, how the day of the Lord is going to look, because we ourselves never seen it before, man. Right? Because it's saying it's going to be a time like no other. You know, so I can't explain something to you if me myself, I've never seen it before. You know, so we're only giving you a vivid description of how everything is going to look. You know,
right. He said, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth the land.
Yeah, read up a little bit.
Go back to
before it was
he said, a fire, something right there.
Yeah, I think.
A fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth the land. Let me go up a little bit more. I'm just going to start at 2 again. He said, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of a thick darkness as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong that there have not been ever the like neither shall be any more after it, Salaki, even to the years of many generations.
Mhm.
A fire devoured before them, as behind them a flame burneth the land, is as the garden of Eden before them.
Right, because right here before that, because you got this America, this so-called fruitful country. For what?
It says, and behind them a desolate
Yeah,
wilderness.
but once the missiles hit Eden, it's gonna be a definite wilderness. And that Eden in scripture represents America, man. Go ahead.
It says, yea, and nothing shall escape them.
Right, yea, and nothing shall escape them. So once them nuclear missiles hit America, man, ain't no escaping it, man. Unless you part of that number, man. That's right. You're part of the elect. That's right. In other words, you're gonna get burnt up, man. You're gonna be destroyed, man. You're gonna be burnt up in that thermonuclear missile holocaust, man. That's right. Read.
It says, the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses,
Mm-hmm.
and as horsemen, so shall they run.
Yeah. And of course, represented as power, man.
Well, you can get physically. You know, if you ever seen horsemen as far as like the racing betting games.
Yeah.
When they first started out, all the horses are all aligning each other and running towards their mark.
They go back to what passes set themselves in the race.
Uh-huh.
The word array means array.
Yeah. Did somebody give me Revelation 9:7?
You want that right now?
Yeah.
All right, this is Revelation chapter 9 and verse 7. It says, and the shape of the locusts were like unto a horse,
Mm-hmm.
prepared unto battle. And on their heads were as it were crowns.
Like it jump to 16.
This is verse 16. It says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard the number of them, and thus I saw the horse and the vision, and them that sat on
Right,
them.
and that's the 200,000 is the 200 million missiles that's gonna hit America, okay? But same thing that was in Joel said, what it speaks of the missile as well, horsemen. All right, go ahead.
It says having breastplates of fire
Uh-huh.
and a javelin
Uh-huh.
of brimstone, and the head of the horses were as the heads of lions,
Uh-huh.
and out of their mouth issued fire and smoke and brimstone.
The nuclear warheads, man. Came out of what? Fire and brimstone, read.
It says by these three was the third. It's like it says by these three was the third part of man killed by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouth. It's for their it says for their power is in their mouth
Mm-hmm.
and in their tails,
Which is the nuclear warhead. The nuclear warhead is at the tip of the missile. All right, read.
for their tails were like unto serpents,
And the tail, that's what's helping the missile get out and get over here, man. The rocket and the nuclear missile, man. Read.
and had heads, and was with them they do hurt.
Right, and they do hurt. Because those missiles are going to destroy America, man. Like the book of Isaiah say, the whole land, man. The whole land of America is going to be destroyed, man. And who's ever left on that soil that day is going to be destroyed. Man. Go ahead.
And the rest of the men,
So you can stop right there. Go back to Joel.
Joel chapter 2, verse 1, Slack 4. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen.
You gotta remember, like, you described as a horse, they use horses in ancient warfare back then. You know, when you came on them horses, the horse was going fast. They come cut shit, devour shit, whichever the horseman was on there, he'd be cutting, stabbing. And the missiles as a horseman, they gonna come over here and
You know, it's modern on warfare, man. What's that? I think Isaiah 9 said, this war, yeah, somebody get that. It's say, yeah, that's right.
9:5.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. It says, "For every battle of the warrior is with confusing noise."
Right. In the ancient world, it was all kind of noise when you heard niggas getting stabbed, screaming,
Shields flashing.
right, shields clashing, screaming, legs getting broken, jaws being broken, niggas screaming. And I say, what, with confused? Show you the movies, and watch the movies, they scream, niggas down,
Yeah, blood squirt out.
you know?
Sword coming out the body.
Go ahead.
It says, "And garments rolled in blood."
Singing garments rolled in blood.
Just to show you what's still close.
Because now you got what? You got this modern war, you got what, the gun now. You can hit a nigga 5 miles away with a gun, 2 miles, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got a 50 cal or whatever the hell kind of high power gun they got, you know? Where they can just come and drop a damn bomb on you from the heavens, you know? Or shoot a laser beam on you. War is more sophisticated now, you know? It's not like the ancient world, you know? Read.
Is it? But this shall be fight. This is talking about this book here. It says, "But this shall be with burning and fuels of fire."
But this war shall be with burning and fuse of fire, man. Which is what? The nuclear missiles, burning and fuse of fire. That's why I looked at the book of Malachi, the day coming. That what? It shall burn like an oven. The day coming that it's gonna actually burn like an oven, man. Okay? Mm-hmm. These people gonna actually get that Malachi. These people gonna actually feel like they're in the oven. Yeah. The Lord's gonna actually put these people in a nuclear oven, man.
A real, not that shit that had, you know, call it Auschwitz or whatever.
They gonna, you know, the missiles gonna actually nuke your ass, right? You can hear that's hell, man. That's the kind of heat you can't even describe, man. That's hotter than hot. Go ahead, man.
Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1 says, "For behold, the day coming that shall burn as an oven."
Yeah.
All the proud, yeah, and all that do wickedly.
Yeah, you know, that was cooking and you know, yeah, you open the oven that heat your ass, you know, hot, but it's just gonna be that times a million.
Yeah.
These people are just gonna milk, man. Milk like butter in the skillet, man.
The word fervor means to boil.
You know, the one three.
It says, "And all that do wickedly shall be stubble."
Right, all that do wickedly gonna be stubble.
That's when you said, I mean, boil, the scripture says the eye should consume away and the whole time.
Shall burn them up, says the Lord of hosts, and it shall leave them their root, no root, no branch.
That was it.
Yeah. Look at something real quick. This is Nahum 3:1. He said, "Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not."
That's mainly why America has to be destroyed with fire.
That's
right.
It
says, "Woe to a bloody city."
Yeah.
You know who blood is that?
Yeah.
That's the blood of the Israelites, right?
That's right.
And the only way that blood can be cleansed is with fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In order for that blood to be clean, the Lord has to send thermonuclear fire in order to cleanse that blood.
All right. The fire is a cleansing.
It's a cleansing agency.
How do you, if you find a cast iron skillet, man, what's the first thing you do to it, man? You burn it. You set it on fire, man. It kills everything. Bacteria, everything.
They have a saying that says what? It says you can't take the heat, stay out the kitchen. You know why? Because but kitchen has heat. You know, the brothers just said, you know, when you open that oven and that fire hits you, you know, you can't take that. You get your ass out the kitchen, man, because fire. I hate to word like this. The fire brings the bullshit out. You know, fire
Well,
brings
yeah.
the wholeness.
Yeah.
I mean, you purify gold, it brings all the bullshit out.
Yeah, you know, they're gonna be able to. They ain't gonna be able to get out the kitchen.
Yeah, the scripture says that pray depart not.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the noise of the whip, and the noise of the rattling of the wheel, and the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots. There's a message, man. He said the horseman, leaping up, both the bright sword and the glittering spear. There is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. It's a lot of dead bodies, man. I mean, you know what? Everything in the scriptures you can't never imagine when the scripture speaks of certain things. Everything it speaks of, you can't even like imagine it, man, because it's on such great scale. Like he said, no man or no eye have seen the things that the Lord has in store for us. We can't imagine it, man.
You can't touch it.
Yeah, you can't fathom. You can't even. You know, you watch movies, man. Movies on. Yeah, you know, I remember we was watching what's the movie?
Wrong.
Nah, Jeepers Creepers. You know, he made the cave out of bodies. You know, that's like a lot. That's supposed to be like a lot, bro. You just said corpses on top of corpses. It's gonna be so many bodies you can't bury them, man.
Well, I have to come because you wouldn't believe what he told you.
Nobody told you, yeah. Nobody told you, right?
If I told you it was gonna happen, you still would like, man, no.
Yeah.
You gotta
That's
think.
how I know right now, though.
Yeah, just think of your bloodiest war, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's that times 100, man.
In that day, you gotta think about that scripture because in that day, you know, when you gonna if you're not in the camp, in the training camp, and you're in the wilderness, you gotta think you gotta retreat to the wilderness, in the trees, in the woods, because of the stink of those fires. So ain't nobody gonna pick them bodies up. Ain't nobody gonna bury them. You know, nobody's gonna lay in the street in the sun, in the heat, or in the cold. You know, you don't have to walk over those bodies and scour the houses, you know. That stench is gonna be a putrid stench. One dead body is enough to light up the block.
Yeah, man. Yeah. A couple of blocks, bro. You smell
5 bodies on top of each other.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, man. The stench alone is gonna have, man. That's gonna kill people, man. Because the bacteria and the disease, man, it's man.
My spot showed me a movie not too long ago when the elder was here. It's called Scipio or
Scipio, Serpio.
Serpio. And they had bodies in the wall.
Yeah, it had bodies in the wall.
Soldiers walking outside.
Yeah, man, because it stank. Yeah, it sure did. I remember that movie. Serpio, and they dope dealers, body blood, they was stinking.
Just puking.
Yeah.
And he thought it was over. He was like, bro. He just went back there. I'm like, bro, bodies on top of bodies.
Man.
You know, I cut grass with a bandana on my neck. You know, so grass won't get in my you don't have to walk. If you in that day, you don't have to walk around with something around your face.
Yeah, man. It's because that bacteria. Yeah.
It's gonna stink bad.
I like the beginning of 1,000 Ways to Die. Come on, it's there's 1,000 ways to die. He said you got toxins, snake bites, accidents, and they got all these ways to die. Shit, man. Yeah, man. And you just think about just with just the bodies alone. And then you ain't got food, so your immune system weak. So you breathing in all this toxic shit, bro. And I remember you said when you took the B pollen and you had sneezed and that black shit came out. You know, bro, that shit is going airborne diseases, man. It's gonna be fucked up out here. And just to read this, man, and I just can't understand. We out there prophesying, man, and we be reading and talking about the destruction of this place, man. How people can just not, just like it's not gonna happen.
Because they're the ones gonna be dead.
Yeah,
That's
It's
why.
because the Lord blinded
it's just
them.
like, man,
He
bro.
made them not be able to do it.
You would be like, that's really gonna happen, you know?
So
it's only
they
for
gonna
the
be the
elect.
bodies.
Yeah.
Those people that's rejecting us, they're gonna be the bodies on top of the body in that day. That's before the missiles, you know. It's gonna be some shit, man. Maybe shit, it's gonna smell with some shit. Yeah, that's some shit.
Yeah.
You know, got something about like Jeremiah?
Over to Joel. Yeah.
This is Joel chapter 2, verse 5. He said, like the nose of the chariots on the tops of the mountain, so they leap like the nose of flame, like the noise of flame fire that devour the stubble, as the strong people set in the battle array. Before their face, the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness.
Man.
They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks.
Yeah.
Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path. And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
Because you can't hurt them. They just metal things that's going to get your ass.
It's crazy, bro. I think about it at my job, bro. I had to work on the line today. And fucking cupcakes is coming down, man. And one fuck up, it don't matter, bro. The motherfuckers still coming. They just be falling all over the floor and shit. But they still be coming, bro. And you trying to keep the tops on them, but they still come. The ones that's messed up, you just knock them off the table, man, so the other ones can get through. But they still come. And a line of them motherfuckers, bro. You trying to fix them and shit, and they just be crashing and falling, and you'll knock all them down and shit. They just come. Man. Motherfuckers is endless, bro. Nuts, man. It said they will not thrust one another. So they ain't gonna run into each other. Them motherfuckers gonna be hitting spot. Bam, boom, 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 boom.
Because as soon as the other nations hit that button and they all fly in the air,
yeah,
the missiles are no longer the mother nation's missiles anymore.
Right.
That's
yeah.
the Lord's
it's how it's shot.
That's
Yeah.
the Lord's instrument to destroy.
That's right.
The Lord's actually putting it. And so the Lord's actually, I mean, yeah, they do have GPSs, they do have all that high technology in them, but ultimately, it's really the Lord directing them.
I was gonna say, man, they never was other nations.
Yeah, really.
We was watching. Einstein was watching Einstein. I walked over there. She all ooh, he was smart. I'm sitting there back. I was like that all that night. Because there was another dude. It was another dude that created the rocket. It was Einstein that came. It was another guy that created the rocket. And June was like, man, they smart. That's why we gotta get like that. She was saying some old negative shit. She was saying some old wicked shit, man. Yeah, they so smart and all this shit. I said, man. I said, Lord. No. It was another movie. It was something else about another guy that created the rocket. And I was trying to give him that knowledge. And I just told her, I said, man, Lord gave him the knowledge of it. That's how they're gonna destroy themselves. He got that knowledge to build that rocket. And that's what's gonna destroy him, man.
It's like the internet.
Yeah, by the sword, yeah.
It's like
The internet was a cut on him. He created the internet, did all that, and he probably when he see us out there, he like, the fuck? We gotta do something. We gotta shut this down. He used their instruments against them, man. Do nothing. I remember I used to take our videos down and shit, bro. Mm-hmm. So he couldn't do that. So what else? Resort back to the old way. Get some of their own groups and pay their ass off. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
You were just talking about Chicago earlier. Brother Benji, he just said that we conquered the two.
Yeah.
We beat YouTube.
Yeah. Hey, did you see that picture?
YouTube have changed their format about 4 times.
4 times, bro. Yeah.
In the last what?
Last 10 years.
Last 10 years.
Yeah.
That's because of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember the elders. You guys, your brothers remember back when the elders we was putting up videos. The elders told us to get off YouTube. We went to Dave's Motion, and we went right back to YouTube. So, man, you can't, man.
That's why the elders created their own page, I think.
Their own channel.
Yeah.
Channel.
No, their own page. You know, Jeremmiah's
Got YouTube.
No,
Really on website.
Right on website. Brother.
This is Isaiah 54:16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that knows the coals of fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy."
That's exactly what they said when they bombed Hiroshima and knocked it out. They come up destroy the world. We everything there.
That's it.
Yes. I don't know if you want to keep on going right here, Joel, or
Go ahead, shit down. Go ahead, shit.
Okay.
All right, with that, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. We give double honor to our elder apostles, man, on whom the truth resides, man. GMS is where the truth resides, man. All right. We want to give peace and blessings, but multiply to all the Akim out there, man, that's doing this work, man. With the elect first, man. All right. So, with that, we say shalom, brother.
Shalom.